Blackstone presents When Things Get Dark. Stories inspired by Shirley Jackson, edited by Ellen Datlow. This book is read by Bernadette Dunne, Kate Mulligan, Cassandra Campbell, Feodor Chin, Erin Moon, Nicol Zanzarella, John Lescault, and Joniece Abbott-Pratt. This book is for my mother, Doris Leibowitz Datlow, who let me read whatever I chose to while growing up. Thanks, Mom. Introduction. I've been a fan of Shirley Jackson's work since I read We Have Always Lived in the Castle as a preteen. My appreciation of her uncanny fiction perfectly dovetailed with my love of Ray Bradbury, Harlan Ellison, and so many other writers of weird, fantastic, and horrific literature. July 2019, I attended ReaderCon, a literary sci-fi fantasy convention outside of Boston, and got into a discussion about literary influences. Because the Shirley Jackson Awards are given out at ReaderCon, Jackson's name, of course, came up, and it occurred to me to edit an anthology of stories influenced by her work, but I never followed through. Until, a few months later, I met a Titan editor at the World Science Fiction Convention in Dublin. Although our initial conversation was about anthologies in general, by November, out of the blue, he and his colleagues suggested I edit an anthology of stories influenced by Jackson. So, of course, I said yes. I've come to realize that Jackson's influence has filtered, consciously or subconsciously, into the work of many contemporary fantasy, dark fantasy, and horror writers. Some more obviously than others, so they were the writers I initially approached for submissions. Then other writers I would not have pegged as being influenced by her, surprised me with their interest in contributing to such a book. What is a Shirley Jackson story? She wrote the charming fictionalized memoir, Life Among the Savage, a series of collected stories originally published in women's magazines about her family living in domestic chaos in rural Vermont. But what sticks in most readers' minds today is her uncanny work such as The Lottery, The Haunting of Hill House, and We Have Always Lived in the Castle. The brilliant 1963 movie The Haunting, based on The Haunting of Hill House, brought Jackson a whole new audience. Her stories, mostly taking place in mid-20th century America, are filled with hauntings, dysfunctional families, and domestic pain. Simmering rage, loneliness.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?